was going against any odds. How could you hate me? I survived the 80s, the D's, the trauma, embalming fluid and laced. Inhale fumes from a stove up. The show's booked up. I chose to take the world over. Look up.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Hey yo, 30 years later, Illmatic was dropped. Yeah, man, what the about to
Hey yo, Prince, chill. I got the rhymes, you got the beats.
Alright.
30 years later, we back in the streets, we back in the lab.
Alright then. Let's go, Nas.
It's time. It's album time. Yeah.
It's time.
It's time. Black is time.
Premiere album still gonna happen.
Take that pain, pass it down like bottles on the wall. Mama said her dad's to blame, but that's his daddy's fault. Oh, there's no one left to call. You stay up counting down the days till you make your escape, but you're afraid you can outrun what's running through your veins. Oh, you're carrying the weight in the dead of night on that broken road. I won't let you walk alone. Oh my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. Oh, we got each other, and if you got tomorrow, then you still got time to break the chain that left you scarred from where you came. Is it who you are? Oh my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline.
Oh, I won't pretend that I know half the hell you've seen, but that don't mean it's something that you're destined to repeat. Oh, you're stronger than you think. You know it has to end, but you don't know where to start. You can pack your bags and I'll meet you where you are. Oh, I'll be waiting in the car in the dead of night on that broken road. I won't let you walk alone.
Oh my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. Oh, we got each other, and if you got tomorrow, then you still got time to break these chains that left you scarred from where you came. Is it who you are? Oh my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. That storm keeps on raging, but don't you forget, God's not dead.
bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Yeah. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Both feds in the state wanna see about me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shouted he not out. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now, don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, hit. Before I sat down, still ballin', money stacked tall in the shack now. Still push a button and let the roof on the lag down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front the back gate yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. To get with other southern rapper hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping by, I'm moving the bricks. You talk about, now we're doing it, prick. You in the face, you gon' be suing me quick. If I catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I caught the chromed out, hard talk, career with a shine. I got some time, they ain't I get better with time. Who got a flow and a live show better than mine? I got a packed house yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front the back gate yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Mic check, 1 2 1 2. You wanna beef with the king? What is you gon' do when you show up on the scene with a 2 Drew on you and your friend and play a little 2 on 2? If you do half of what I do, you'll be hitting the deck. I gotta to get some respect. I'ma make it hard for another sucker to flex. Show 'em this ain't the squad, boy. They quick to check a lane like a game of chess. You wanna be better, bring your best. Cause we'll be standing in your front yard yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front the back gate yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All front yard yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front the back gate yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Oh. Bring 'em out, 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 bring 'em out.
You just heard the sound of the king of the South, T.I. I go by the name of Swiss Beats the Monster.
Bring 'em out, 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 bring 'em out.
Yeah, huh? Let's go. Hey, 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 yeah. It's so
It's getting kinda hectic. Too many fans on me like I'm in Texas. 3 years deep now, keeping them guessing. 4-star hotel, what's for breakfast? 5 fingers, give you a blister. 6 at the wheel, you're 6 the mister. Give me your mama, I'ma kiss her. I said 6 rings on me like I'm in Pittsburgh. Motion maker, record breaker. 6 on my chest like an LA Laker. Black belt MC, call me master. 6 on the beat, it's a speaker blaster. Bars are hot, and bars are ready. A middle Caesars with the extra chatty. Extra style, extra flow. Slip for sale, like 5 below. Yeah, in the club now like I'm BD. Counting these notes like a MIDI. Laugh to the bank, hit the gritty. Go and tell your mom that she really, really pretty. Yo, I called up your grandma. Said this the new age nostalgia. She said that last night she called ya. Said JVB is the future. Palace backpack, Nike snap
Brothers from another. Even if I wasn't, treat me like a cousin. I'm from California. Speak a little southern. Cheap about a dozen. Can you keep a secret? Look who in my recent. She's so indecent. You don't want no beef with. You don't want no beef with.
Talk to me wild like they ain't try to be down like when y'all 12, you wasn't trying to be Kyle. Copy my style and show it to their friends and try to say that it's them, but y'all know what this is. Red bone on the couch and they both mahogany brown. Cabin so big it can see my house. Then again, my view is too stupid, bruh, for real. Don't forget to get about who really do this, bruh, for real.
Killer Cali, go coast. Do like a lot of
So much NFL history has come from within the walls of Soldier Field here in Chicago. And we're happy to return to it once again in its final chapters as an NFL stadium. Today, it's an exciting battle of NFC teams between the Dallas Cowboys and the Chicago Bears. It's one of the happiest moments for any football fan. Welcome back, friends. A new season is officially underway. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. Here's the handoff. That's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up second and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes second and 1. Hand off to the back. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
What is up? Watch out.
Williams on first down. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough second and 17. Here's Williams. He set up the screen here to Swift. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
What is up?
Third down, here's Williams. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him, and that brings up 4th and long. Chicago brings out the punting unit, and no doubt he wants to get his season started with a good one here. The punt's away, and this one looking good. Angled this one for the sideline. So this one goes out of bounds inside the 20, but not by much. They're giving him the 18-yard line. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 180. Rise up. Stop.
Right to the air, Burrow. All the left side. And this winds up being an excellent play for him from deep in their own. Territory up approaching that 30-yard line. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Here we go. 11 MT. Take. 180. Stop.
On the ground, this is Phil Moffat. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On one, ready?
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Stop. 11. Stop.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Trying for the deep ball. That's grabbed inside the 30. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Man, this offensive season has barely begun, and they are already, Brock, celebrating in that end zone. I mean, still basically a full 17 games to go, but so far, so good.
Yeah, pay off all of that offseason work. The OTAs, the mini camps, get into preseason, training camp, all of it. And you can't do it much better than that.
Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Cowboys take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Fields this one at the 3. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he's out of bounds at the 45-yard line. They'll take that every time. Great field position to begin this drive.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. He cuts it to the right sideline. And a great play comes to an end. He's out of bounds just inside the red zone. So that's going to go as a pickup of 36 yards. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
Okay, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course, but you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone in the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
And they touch him down. Looks to be about 4 yards short of the 6.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4. Setting him on the dive. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Bears will reach pay dirt for the first time this game. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns.
Bringing pressure, and it's blocked! Looks like the Cowboys got it! And they'll snuff out that return before it gets too far, so just a block extra points on the play.
And that block's going to take a little bit of the sting away from giving up the touchdown. I'll tell you, that's exactly, if you're on that special teams unit, how you want to start this game. Playing hard, executing well, but putting a little seed of doubt and thought on the special teams unit on the other side.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow to the air now. Hits him on the out route. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
At the 47-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Gun. Cut. Right 80. 11. 11 MT. Cut.
Now running here with Jaden Blue. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
On 1, ready?
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
Let's get set. 180. 11 MT tank. 11 MT tank.
Now Burrow. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this 3rd down. Now they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Hey, can. 11. Stop.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
So they send him out for a field goal, and they don't get much longer than this. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push their lead to 4.
You know, Kate, there was a time when you and I were growing up watching football where a 50-yard kick was impressive. But these kickers of today, they just keep pushing that boundary and showing off incredible leg strength.
The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Things going well so far. And that's out of bounds all the way across the 45, very nearly to midfield.
To get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Jordan! Vegas!
First down throw by Williams. Cut out left. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. Our score reads 10-6. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They've got a first to begin the frame. Out of the pistol, Williams. Hits his target. That's DJ Moore. And they drop him right after that catch. He's down at the 22-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
The 22-yard line.
What is up?
Williams with a quick pass out wide. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives him first and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Offense in position now. It's first and goal.
What's up?
Right up the gut. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
Here's second and goal from the 6.
Ready to up! Jordan!
Williams to throw. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Savon Rebel with the pick. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got first and 10.
Gun. Stop!
This is Moffat. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. Second and 9 coming up.
Gained a little bit there. Kind of feels like a gain of nothing. You know why? Because you're still playing with your backs against the end zone. No real breathing room. No margin for error.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. 12. Cut. 180. 180. Cut. Cut.
Burrow from the gun. Makes the connection. This is Jaden Blue. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up 3rd down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
11. Here we go. 12. 180. 180. Cut. Cut.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. Completed to his running back. And he's escorted out of bounds, but not before driving them up near the 25. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Cut.
Now give left side. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
You know, for pitchers, you hear them say, gosh, you got to pitch this guy backwards. For defenses, you got to do the same at times, Kate. You just can't always run it on first. You got to mix in some high-percentage pass plays. Otherwise, you're going to get hit right in the face for a loss just like that.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Here we go. Can.
Burrow throwing out of the pistol. Down the field, he's got Lamb. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
11. Cut.
They'll run it here with Maffa. Get some space around midfield. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, the best of them take advantage of it.
To the left, dog. She gon' see some shit she don't want to see. She ain't ready for it. If I ain't the greatest, then I'm headed for it.
1st down from the 42.
11 MT, Kate. 11 MT, Kate. Let's get set. Stop.
Plowing up the middle. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. They gain 11 on that play. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down. So that's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning of this 1st half. More from Soldier Field after this. New set of downs for him from the 31.
Gun. Cut. 180.
Shotgun snap, he'll give to Blue. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 11, mighty. 11. 180.
This time it's a passing play. Has him on the quick hitter. Breaks the tackle. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. But I'll tell you what, these tight ends of today, the way they can run, break tackles, and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
This is Maffa. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. And this could have been much, much more exciting.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Burrow out of the shotgun. And he's got it. It's in close. And in he goes for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys grow their lead just before halftime. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cowboys drive their lead to 11. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Return coming from the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes first and 10.
Let's up. Here we go. Watch the whip. Yes. Combo. Yes.
Back to work after throwing the pick. This is Loveland working the right side. And he gets this down near the 30. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
That's good for a Bears first down.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Throwing out to the left. Cut. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
Brings up second and 4 at the Cowboys.
Williams from the gun. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears make it a one-score game before halftime. Now we'll see them try the point after. And this one, thankfully, not off the mark. He gets it to go.
Makes the score Cowboys 17. Bears 13.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Only half a minute to go in our half. Let's see how they begin the drive.
Gun. Shot. 180. Place up. Shot.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's second down. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Here we go.
Now a give running right. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out. 3rd and short.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Get this set. Right 80.
Here's Burrow. It isn't holding it up. They're able to drop it. The Bears going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Dallas sends its punting unit onto the field. And this is going to be his first punt of the new season. That right there might just earn him a one-way ticket to his coach's doghouse. He interfered with a fair catch, and that gives this offense a free 15-yard boost heading on the field. A costly penalty flag there as that turns 4th down into 1st and 10. He's back to throw. They set up the screen here to Swift. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
So here comes the kick team for what will be a very long attempt. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. Live ball here, he's going to return it. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. What the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. He's going to field this at the 2. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Burrow setting up the play action. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
And it's caught. This is Phil Moffa. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
Here we go. Big 13. Big 13. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. Stop.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. And they're going to be set up with a first down after a nice gain there as he's down by contact.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
No run. This is Maffa. He gets through for a 7-yard gain. Tackle made at the 47.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Gun. Cut. 180. Cut.
A 3rd down run with Blue. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Here we go. Cut.
On the carry, it's Maffa. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
180.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 180. Stop.
Throwing is Burrow. Made the throw as he was getting hit block, and it's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalked up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Here we go. 180. Cut. Stop.
Throw here, 3rd down. Finds him on the crossing route. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Gun. Cut. 180. Cut.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Here we go, here we go. Can.
Back-to-back carries here. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
11, Thomas. Stop. Right 80. Right shot. Stop.
To the air on 3rd and long. It's his running back. And he gets this forward to the 19.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, you look to make a play in the open field. People short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
So 4th down brings out Brandon Aubrey to try for the Cowboys field goal. Ball on the right hash for this 36-yard look. Aubrey puts it through. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Out of the pistol, Williams. Connects on the crosser. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. They get 40 on the big hitter. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Dive play straight ahead. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
The one thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Here's Williams. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you have a great chance to win.
It's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. The Bears have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. Third down, 1 yard to go. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed 1 but they're going to lose one on that play. It's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. Back to the well again. He's not going to get to the end zone. The stop is made in time at the 2, but hey, 4 more chances coming. They've got a 1st and goal.
I think sometimes you hear 4th and 2 and it sounds like it's short. But what if I said 4th and 6 feet? That's a little bit more, and it takes a surge just like that to get it done.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. Running this one left. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Big moment for them here to begin this new season. Here's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Picked by their rookie out of Florida State. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a 1-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
12. 11.
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys. I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did. Wasted no time in getting that sack.
Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. On the give, it's Blue. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Here we go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, 4th down coming up.
You never, ever this an offense like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Ooh, errant snap, but he gets what he can behind this one. Starts his return from the 23. And he didn't quite break it, but still an excellent return that gets him up near midfield. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set, 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
What is it on?
Working from the gun, Williams. Finds him over the middle. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or with big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Back to throw it. Finds a man, right side. And he goes down a little short of the 40. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
First down from the 42.
What is it on? 32.
Williams will look to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
What is it?
Here's Williams again. Short pass brought in. And this one does not go far.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up 3rd down. It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Bears losing by 7. Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now.
What is it on? Check.
Looking to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
He's dropped a big stop and a big moment there, Brock. They could not afford to lose yards there.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Here he is to throw. Brings it in. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Cowboys bringing out an extra defensive back on 3rd.
What is it on? Here we go.
Now to throw. Buying some time left. And he gets him the touchdown. And now a potential game-deciding play call coming up. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for two and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this two-point conversion, or is he going to lean into his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Now they're whistling for a timeout here. Somebody's shaking up on the play. Not the way he wanted to begin his rookie season. Wow, let's hope it doesn't cost him much time. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Out
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to pay off his first down run with a nice pickup of 9. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Here we go.
Back to throw. That one's complete over the middle. A lot of space ahead. And they're going to do it, Brock. They break the tie in the final minute. It's a touchdown. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And, Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys break that tie and now lead by 7. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Return starts from the goal line. Returnable from near the end zone. And he only gets to around the 15 before being brought down.
At their own 14-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
He'll look to throw it. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. He's not going to get any further after that catch. Tackle made at the 29-yard line. Officials signaling timeouts. We've got whistles. Time left for 1 snap. And while we all know the odds are low, it's not impossible that they find a way to score. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's second down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Official signaling timeout. We've got whistles, time left for one snap, and while we all know the odds are low, it's not impossible that they find a way to score. Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it, 2nd and 10. Here he goes, one final shot. Trying to push deep downfield. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. Well, partner, long season ahead, but...
Don't get put in that blender. Hold on, who is you? Pat him down before you enter. Don't you hang with the eyes talking about he don't remember. Trying to copy what I do. You is not a printer. Cooped up, make get they suit touch begging. I ain't even got $2 for you. Roll call when I'm coming with me. No, this ain't jump ball. You can't jump with me. Ball and jump, man. Touch hands. We about to bump then. Better bang yours.